Friends, this is a fantastic recipe that you can make. Everybody can make this. It's fabulous. It's a pork tenderloin that has been brined, stuffed with a spicy Italian sausage with a port wine reduction. Amazing. You can all do this. Go ahead and do it. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. All right, friends, I'm going to show you how to make this pork tenderloin. It's wonderful. The first thing we want to do is you want to brine your pork tenderloin, friends. And brining it means putting it in salt water. I put molasses in there. I put juniper berry. Then I crack my juniper berry in there. Gives a little flavor to it. Don't worry about too much flavoring your brine. The reason why you're brining is because you want to introduce moisture. See, juniper berry? Just take them out of there. They give a nice little strange flavor. You'll see. It's really cool. You don't have them? Don't worry about them. You don't need them. It's not necessary. It's one of those chef things, and it's if you got them, great. If you don't have them, don't worry about it. It's very important to brine. Have you ever had a dry pork chop? Yeah, everybody say, yeah, I got them. Pork loin, pork tenderloin. Pork is very lean, no fat in pork, right? And they makes it very dry. I mean, I've had pork chop that was so dry, and you break your teeth in it. It's so dry. So what we want to do is we want to introduce moisture. That is why you brine. The purpose of brining is to introduce. Let me tell you, after you eat a pork tenderloin or a pork chop or a pork loin, then you brine, you'll never not do it again. I promise you. You do it one time, you'll never not do it again. This will be as moist, as tender, as delicious as a tenderloin of beef. Promise you. Make sure you dry it really good now, because I'm going to put a rub on it, a little bit of a dry rub to give it a little flavor. If you do a plain pork tenderloin, you want to put a dry rub on it, okay? If you're doing a stuffed pork tenderloin like we're going to do right now, you don't really need one. But I'm going to do another one, another recipe where I put a dry rub, and you want to make sure it's super, super dry when you do that. Otherwise, what's going to happen, it's going to be like mud in there, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm going to butterfly it, okay? It's very simple. You see, if you look at it right there, this is pretty thick, and it's very thin. So we're going to take the thin side, and we're going to cut it. Take the thin side, and we're going to cut it in half, just like this, and you're going to flip it open. You see, look. And when it's brine, it's going to have that pink, beautiful color in there, see? Beautiful pink color. Beautiful, right? So now, what I want to do, what I need to do, friends, is I need to pound it. So we're going to clean this up. And excuse me one second. I got to get my sanitized towel right there that I use all the time. A little bit of bleach water, because I cannot stand working in a dirty space. I'm going to move this out of the way for now. And then I'm going to put a plastic film on there, okay? And you notice I left my cutting board a little wet. And that's part of the deal. We're going to take our pork tenderloin. I'm going to put it right there. Let me get my clean rag also. Right? And then we're going to take another piece of film. Put it right on top of it. Let's get rid of this so we don't have it in the middle. And then we'll take a meat pounder. And then we're going to pound it. Very simple, right? Look. A child could do this. This right there, folks, is good if you're going to cook any roadkill, possums, raccoons, anything. You want to use this. If you have to use this, don't eat it, okay? Whatever it is. Now make sure the ends, see the ends? That's the end right there. Are thinner than the middle. You're going to understand why in a minute. All right? So far, so good. Now what we're going to do, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to leave this right here for now. We got sausage right there. I got some walnuts. And this is a spicy Italian sausage. So it's got a little kick to it. It's delicious. A little bit of apricot. Apricot, dry apricot. You don't have dry apricot? Don't worry. Don't put dry apricot. A little bit of cilantro. Then we're gonna cut, roughly cut just a little bit of cilantro. I don't need a lot. I wait the last second to chop it. Obviously, you can see I forgot to chop it. That's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine right there, you see? All right. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my my magical glove, and then I'm gonna mix this with my hand. Just like this, see? Just like this. You can certainly do it with your hand. It's your food. You're going to eat it. You're not going to eat my food, so I could certainly do it because I'm going to eat this. But somehow, I just think it's better if we do this. All right? So I got salt and pepper in a sausage, so I don't need salt and pepper in there, okay? This is perfectly seasoned already. The sausage is spicy Italian. It's delicious. It's got the right amount. You buy this in a good Italian market. All right, so now we're done with this. We got a sausage. Now we're going to take a film out of there, the bottom layer. All right, so far so good. So far easy, right? You notice? Little salt and pepper on the pork tenderloin because that didn't come seasoned. So we're going to make sure we come like that. Now we're going to take that sausage. Let me get a spoon to put the sausage in there. And we're going to put it in the middle. You see? Just like this. All right. This was about 2 links of the sausage. You don't want to put too much in there, friends. Because if you put too much, you're not going to be able to close it. So as much as you want to put a lot, like you would want to put all this, right? I know you. You want to put the whole thing, and then you can't close it, right? So make sure we get good. We did. All right, so let me get rid of all this garbage right there. So we have a clean place to work. So now, this is when we do it, friends. And it's not complicated. Okay, look. You close the end. Tap, tap, tap. Close the end. Remember, we made them thinner, right? Right? Mm-hmm. Right? Now we take the plastic and we use it like we're going to make a sushi. See, look, 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 look. A child could do this. You see, look. Take the plastic out because it don't taste so good, okay? Take the plastic out, right? Look at this, right? Make sure you get your plastic out, right? Right there. Take it out. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Right? Take it out. Now, go like this. Roll it tight, tight. Make sure it's all out on the side. Tight, tight, tight. And then, oh, look. You grab it right there and you roll it. See, look at this. A child could do this. Pretty easy, right? You see? I don't do anything complicated. Now, what do? I'll show you. This is the idea is to make this in advance, friends. See, so now look, you got a beautiful sausage right there, look. Right? So, let's say then, you did it and it's not perfectly closed. You see, we got lucky here, it's perfectly closed. Okay, we got lucky. But if it's not perfectly closed, you want to tie it. Okay, you want to tie it, my friends. You want to tie it. Look, it's very simple to tie it. Okay, look, you take a butcher twine. I'll show you. If you don't have a butcher twine, then don't do it. Put it in a fry pan like that. Just be careful. It'll be all right. There'll be nothing wrong with it, okay? The idea with a butcher twine is very simple. You take a big piece of twine, you put it in front of you, about a foot and a half, right? And then you go like this. You go 1, 2, and then pull. If you do 1, 2, and pull, it stays, right? Look, 2, like this. And now you go like this, right? Okay, so now, look, pay attention. Now, you see a lot of people, what they do, they cut, they do it again. They cut, then do it again. Mamma mia, 3 days later, they're still there, right? Look, look. What you got to do is you keep your finger right there, like this, look, look. And you go over and under, over and under. You see how I do it? Look at that. A child could do this. Okay, I'll do it again. Look, look. You take it, you go under, like this. You keep this guy straight. Remember, that's the secret right there. You keep this guy straight right there. Right there. You go over and under. You see, look, look, look. Look how simple that is to do. Look how simple. See? Anybody can do this. Look, look. The idea is not to pick it up, to go like this. See? Tight right there. Tight. Look, look. You go underneath, right? Keep it like this. Do it like this. You look. You see? Straight. Remember? Boom, 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 boom. Straight, right? You go like this. Over and under, look. Over and under. Right there. Okay, look how simple that is, right? Okay, so what do we do now? We take it, oop, we flip it on the other side. And then if it's not closed good, we close it. Right? We're going to see, what do we do now? Look, it's simple. 1, 2, boom, 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 boom. I don't know about the boom, 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 but voila. You see how simple that is? What do I do with my knife? Oop. Well, it's a good thing I got more. See, I got more where this one come from. Here you go. Voila, and look. Right there, you got a beautiful pork tenderloin. How do we get to it? I'm telling you, we're not finished. You watch, it's beautiful. We're going to take a beautiful bottle of olive oil. We're going to put a little salt and pepper right there on the outside. Look at this, friends. We're going to pop this guy in the oven. We're going to serve it with a beautiful sauce. Let me tell you, the beautiful thing is, like I said, if you don't want to tie it, don't worry. Just be careful when you put it in. It'll be all right. It won't move. As long as you take 2 tongs, you put it in, it won't fall apart, I promise you. I just show you that in case you didn't have a good closure. In case you didn't pound it good or it's wide open, you want to try to do this. But this is pretty simple, right? See? See, everything I do is simple. At the end of the day, cooking is not complicated. I'm telling you. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay, so maybe it takes you a little while to get this thing going, but it's not that complicated, right? Cut it in half, get a sausage, put a little apricot in there, put a little nuts in there, a little cilantro. Anybody can do it. I promise you, it's not complicated. So the first time, you don't do it perfect. Second time, a little better. Third time, you're a pro. Fourth time, you open up a restaurant. God bless America. All right, let's saute this. We want to get it to 375. Make sure it's beautiful golden brown, okay? Let's see what we got, friends. Let's see what we got. We're almost there. I don't want to put it in a cold oil. I don't want to stew these things. I want to get it a beautiful golden brown color. Then I'm going to pop it in the oven. All right? And I'm going to serve it with a little mashed potato, and I'm going to make a little port wine sauce. Really simple, eh? While it's in the oven, we'll make the sauce. Okay? So you stick with me. You'll see it's not complicated. I don't like to do complicated things. Now, I'm going to make another video where we take the pork tenderloin. I got one right here. Okay? I'm going to do it. Oh? When you take the pork tenderloin, you put it in a brine. Matter of fact, that's the way I do it, because I'm going to make a paella recipe, and I do it like that for the paella, right? So I'm going to do it. We can just take the pork tenderloin, put it a rub on it, pop it in the oven, serve it with the mashed potatoes. Amazing. And when you take it, it's supposed to be pink. So it's moist, so it's delicious. Don't cook the pork tenderloin at 180 degrees. They'll tell you cook it at 180 degrees. You know, most of those people should be shoemakers. They shouldn't be food critics. A lot of those critics, I'm telling you, cook, Mamma mia, this is cook. Oh, let's do it. Most of a lot of the food critics out there, or so-called people that call themselves chefs, they should become shoemakers instead. They tell you to cook pork at 180 degrees. You know what it would do? The pork cook at 180 degrees, it'll give you shoe leather. Or cook at 165. That's for chicken. That's not for pork. Pork, 145. 145, 140, 145. It should be pink. You know why they cook it so high? Because they're afraid of trichinosis. Trichinosis! We haven't had a case of trichinosis in 55 years. It's been eradicated. Even if it wasn't eradicated, you know that it dies at 138 degrees? So whenever somebody tell you cook pork at 180 degrees, you change channel, go to the Playboy channel, okay? So let me flip this guy right there. We're going to get a beautiful golden brown. I want some beautiful color, okay, friends? I want some beautiful color. I want it to be golden brown, and I don't want to overcook it. You'll see when I take it out. It's going to be beautiful. Well, I want you to see. What am I creating here? What is that called right there? That's called the Maillard reaction. Caramelization of protein. That's flavor. That's the same deal. That is why we grill meat. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, baby. You watch, you watch. If you could be here smelling it right now, you would know what I'm talking about. This is why I love being a chef. I love the food. I love the smell. I love teaching people how to do it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Bring over here. Bring over here. Bring over here. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Look, look. You like? You like? It's looking good, right? We're going to get a brown on all sides, friends. Remember, I want the flavor on all sides. I'm doing this to create flavor. I want it on all sides. I don't want it just on one side. What happened to the other side? If we don't get them right there, they'll cook. But then they won't have caramelization. We don't have some flavor in there, you see? Now, sometimes it takes a little time to do these things, folks, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? There's just no other way around it. All right, I'll tell you what. I don't want to keep you here waiting for me. So I'm going to do this on my own. I'm going to get them golden brown. I'm going to pop them in the oven. And when we come back, we'll make the sauce and we'll serve it together, okay? So give me a few minutes. Go do something and come. Go do something. I always tell that to people. They go, well, I got nothing to do. Okay, so then stick around. All right, we're going to do it. Let's take the pork out. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here, friends. Let me just put it right here. Let me put it right there, friends. Let's let it rest for a second. We're going to take its temperature. Then we're going to get a plate. And we're going to prepare this. Beautiful, my friends. Here, watch. We're going to make a beautiful plate with this. Let's take the plate over there. Let's check its temperature, eh? Let's take its temperature to make sure we're good. Feels pretty good to me. But again, I like it very, very pink. I hope you like it the same, my friends. Because if you like it well done, that's not the case. That's not what you're going to get right there, folks. I'm pretty happy. I got my 145. It's going to be pink, but I like it pink. I don't want it well done. You want it well done, you keep it cook it a little bit longer, okay? But this is not going to be well done. This is not going to be well done, my friends. We're going to take the twine out right there, except we're going to take it from the back. Look, here's what you do it. You take it right there from the back, you cut, right? And then you flip it around, and look what you do. You put it right there, cut. Put it, cut. Pull it, cut. Pull it, cut. Pull it, cut. So now, my friends, here's what you got to do. You got to do me a favor. You got to wait. You got to wait a few minutes, my friends. Because if I cut it right now, you know what happened. We lose all the juices. When you do anything, when you do a roast, when you do a chicken, a turkey, you got to give it some time for the juices to come back out. Because the juice runs away from the heat and they go toward the middle. We need the juice to come back out. So we're going to give this guy a few minutes. So go do something. I'm going to turn it off for a few minutes because I want to wait. I don't want to cut it out right now, otherwise I lose all my juices. I'm going to clean out my cutting board. I'm going to get my slicer out, and we're going to make a beautiful plate with a sauce. I made these beautiful buttered mashed potatoes. I'm going to make a beautiful serving. So give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, we waited a few minutes to let it rest. Now we're going to plate it, and we're going to cook it. And we already cooked it. Now we're going to plate it. We're going to cut it. Oh, yeah, baby. This is what I'm talking about right there, friends. Look at this. It's a piece of art. Look at this. Get in there, please. Look at this. Is that a beauty or what? Is that a thing of beauty? I love my life. Okay, so what do we do now? We're going to take this beautiful sauce, my friends. Look how beautiful that is. Look at this, look at this, look at this. We made it these beautiful mashed potatoes, truffle mashed potatoes. Okay. Look how beautiful and smooth that is. Oh yeah, look how beautiful and smooth that is, right? I put it in an ice cream scoop because it just makes it easier to serve it, right? And then look, it's a perfect serving right there, right? And it's clean, right? And then you take it by there. Look at this, folks. Oh yeah, baby. You can take a little bit of time, very little, my friends, very little now. You know, less is more. Right there, my friend. This, my friend, is a pork tenderloin you'll be so proud to serve, and it's going to be so amazing. I want you to try it. I know you're gonna make it and you're gonna love it and you're gonna go, oh man, I did good. I know. You're gonna try it. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We need subscribers. And give us a thumbs up if you like the recipe. And don't forget to ring my bell so you get a recipe, you get a notification every Thursday when I put up a new video. I hope you enjoy it. Go ahead and make it. It's fabulous. See you next week.